Hello and welcome back to Anxiety Chats. I'm Emily. If you've not seen any videos with me before, I live in Edinburgh. I have suffered with many different anxiety disorders over my time. I really love sharing my experience with anxiety. Hopefully it can help some other people out there. Today I wanted to share 5 different apps that have really helped me with anxiety. These different apps I'm going to talk about have helped me with anxiety in different ways, with different anxieties, and some of them might not be things that you'd expect me to say, but I'm being honest. These are the things that have honestly, genuinely helped me. None of them are ads, none of them are sponsored. They're just things that have genuinely really helped me. The first one I'm going to talk about is a new app that I have only downloaded in the past couple of months. It might be quite a new app generally actually, and my friend told me about it. Quite a few of my friends are on it now, and it's called BeReal. It's an app that every day will give you a little notification that says it's time to be real, and basically you go on it, you take a photo of whatever you're doing at that exact moment, and it has to be at that exact moment. Anything you're doing, whether it's you literally lying down on the sofa doing nothing, or if it's you out doing something fun. I absolutely love it, and the reason it's really helped me with my anxiety is I find, I'm sure many of you also find, that Instagram can be something that we share nice, fun things where we look really popular, we look really fun, we look really busy, but when we actually go on to be real, most people aren't doing things that are that fun most of the time. And I've really enjoyed that as somebody with anxiety that maybe doesn't go out as much as the average person or doesn't work as much as the average person. It's been really nice seeing my friends in bed doing nothing, or on the bus not doing much. I think we can get into our heads that everybody is constantly having so much more fun than we are, and that's not true, and BeReal has really showed me that. So that is my first favourite app at the moment. The second app that I really love for anxiety is a game, and I never thought I would be somebody that would be into gaming all that much, and I'm not, I wouldn't describe myself as a gamer, like my boyfriend is, and he really enjoys games, but for me, I only go on things that are on my phone, like apps on my phone, which makes me feel about 80 years old. I've never used an Xbox or any of the things that the kids use, but I do really like phone app games, and the one I love so much right now is called Zen Match, and basically you go on it, every time you log on to it, log on, that's not even what you do, that makes me sound even older. Every time you click on the app, it will have an affirmation, so things that are like, I am capable of getting through today. I really like that, and it actually, because it's not really a part of the game, it's just something that when it's loading comes up. I've really appreciated that, and every time I always read it and really take it in, so I really like that about it. But also I just love how repetitive it is. That's the main thing that really helps me with anxiety, is something that's really repetitive. You don't even really need to think, but you're focused 100% on it, so you don't have time to think about anything else. It's just matching these little cards on the screen, and I've played it for a very long time, and I absolutely am obsessed with it. It's something that has honestly helped me with my anxiety. It's in the top 5 things that's helped me the most with my anxiety, is this game, which is saying something. The next app I'm going to talk about is Pinterest. We've all heard of Pinterest. The main reason I love this app is because on it is everything into your algorithm. Like, every single thing that comes up is something I'm interested in, and there's no social media aspect to it. There's no seeing what your friends are doing or feeling bad about yourself or whatever it is. It's pure, for me, it's pom-poms, different crafts I can make, different flat interiors. What else is on mine? Mainly very colourful things, fun outfits, things that I'm very interested in, mainly around crafts, and it makes me feel inspired. Every single time I go on it, I'm like, I save something that I really want to make, and that's a really nice way to feel, feeling inspired and creative, rather than a lot of social media apps making you feel maybe not that way. Don't get me wrong, I really like Instagram, and I actually think there's a big part of it that's helped me with my anxiety, especially women on there talking about their own mental health or their experiences with their bodies. I really love that, and things about politics or whatever it is, I'm really into that. But sometimes when you're just seeing casual posts from your friends, sometimes it doesn't always make you feel the best. So things like Pinterest is just my absolute favourite, and like the next one I'm going to talk about, it can be very addictive. The next one I'm going to talk about is TikTok, and that's something again that maybe people wouldn't think that TikTok would be something that would actually help with anxiety. But for me, when I'm really feeling anxious, the number one thing I want to do is distract myself. I can't really deal with whatever it is that's making me anxious in that moment. I need to stop and calm and distract myself. That is the number one thing I want to do. So things like TikTok, which is highly addictive, I will say that. I know that's not great for everybody, but for people that are very anxious and suffering from panic feelings, the number one thing you want to do is distract. So things like seeing some random Scottish person, I mean that's maybe just my algorithm, but some random Scottish person being an idiot, or really cute cat videos. That's what my algorithm is. Scottish people being idiots and really cute cats. What more could you want? That's what I want to see when I'm anxious. I want something that's going to make me laugh. So TikTok is my next thing that's really helped me. The last app I'm going to talk about is the Flow app. If you've not heard of it, it is an app where you can track your menstruation. There's loads and loads of apps where you can track your menstruation, and Flow is just the one that I happen to use. The main reason it's so good for anxiety is because when I'm recently, especially, in fact, this very period, which I was on yesterday, I was starting to be like, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling quite sick, feeling quite anxious. Everything's making me feel anxious. I'm not feeling good. Went on my period app. My period was due. I just love that about it. It's never usually, for, I mean, a lot of us, it's usually something to do with menstruation. In my experience anyway, I'm either ovulating or maybe that's just something that I blame my anxiety on menstruation. But I do think it's really important for women with anxiety to track their menstruation, to know exactly where you are in your cycle, because things like ovulation can make you anxious. In fact, I know a lot of people that feel more hormonal and more anxious when they're ovulating rather than their period. So I think tracking your period is amazing. It's the way to go, not just for anxiety but for a whole host of reasons. So I absolutely love the Flow app. It's my favorite app, and it's completely free. This is not an ad, but I love tracking my period. So those are the 5 apps that I use to help me with my anxiety. There's probably loads and loads more that are lurking on my phone somewhere that also help me with my anxiety. So if you'd like to know any more apps I use, then let me know. I'd also love to know games that you play specifically, or any other apps that you use that help you with your anxiety. I'd really like to know, because phones are things that are always with us. They're always connected to us. Unfortunately, that is the way of the world at the moment. So having a little anxiety pal in your pocket is always great. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.